Roxy.
And I'm Paris.
And we're so happy to have you here if you're new to our channel. So today on this episode of Study Sundays, we'll be listening to your requests and doing some A+ math life hacks.
So last week we did A+ biology hacks and you guys seem to love it and requested the math ones. Let's just start.
So the first hack is to have a mind over matter mindset.
So when you have a negative attitude towards math, it can actually hinder your progress, because when you look at a problem, you're going to be like, oh, I can't do it, and this will actually block you. It will put a mental block and you actually won't be able to do it properly.
So you should just always tell yourself that you can do it, and this will in itself motivate you to believe in yourself and actually conquer math. So one method that we found was helpful was to actually come up with some math affirmations, and we'll have the printable link down below if you want to download it. So we just stuck it in the front of our math book. So every time you open your math book, you have these positive affirmations that will tell you that I can do math, I am good at it, I am capable of it, I will put 100% effort in it. And yeah, we just stuck it with some washi tape to the front cover of our math notebook. So that is like so inspirational, and it will just help you get any negative thoughts out of your mind.
So the next thing that you want to do is invest in a mathematical dictionary. And I know this sounds weird because math is all about numbers, but it's actually really about the theory first, and you first have to understand those mathematical definitions in order to actually conquer those word problems and understand them. So we had this math dictionary here and it has a ton of definitions in it, but if you don't want to do that, you could always make your own.
So what you'll need for that is just a notebook, and every time you learn a new mathematical term in school, you just go ahead, put the definition of the mathematical term and as well as an example of it, because you do learn by examples. So whenever you have a math exam, all you do is grab your math dictionary and you have all of your terms and all of your examples.
And having them in one book makes it so easy to just refer back to it, so you should just write everything down from the get-go. So the third tip is practice, practice, practice. So math is all about the practice. So what we do is just take one topic like algebra or tricks and literally find every single question we can from our textbook, so just anywhere, and we find every single question that we possibly can. Like I would go through the textbook and do every single algebra question, and this really helps you because questions come in different ways. So the more you practice, the more chance you have of understanding any question that comes on that specific topic.
And don't forget that the internet is a very valuable resource. You can also get problem sheets as well as solutions online. So we suggest that you go and Google like free algebra worksheets or free trick worksheets, whatever topic you're doing, Google it, get the answers, and just sit down and practice your life away, because trust me, that is the one thing that is really going to help you and make a difference in your grade.
So the fourth thing that you want to take note of is that math is a step-by-step process. So you're going to want to be writing down every single step to the problems that you have, and I think that you should really make this a habit. So even if you're just practicing at home, always write all of your steps, and you also get marks for your work-in. So just make that a habit of writing down every single thing, because you're going to understand it so much better when you see it like that.
Yeah, because you often get word problems and they're in huge paragraphs that you probably would not understand. So take out the main pieces of information by highlighting it or underlining the key information, and then writing those steps down in a logical, sequential order. And once you see that, your brain will process it better and you'll be able to tackle the question 1,000 times, like just yeah.
And if you write down all of your steps, if you make a mistake, you can always go back and see exactly where you went wrong. So if you just look at a question and write down an answer and you go back to the, how did I get this? You will have your work in step by step. So this will make it so much easier for you to review.
So tip number 5 and the last hack is to actually work with a friend.
So we like to call this a math buddy, and for me that's of course Roxy. So what you want to do is just find someone you can work with and sit with them and just bring problems to the table. Like chances are one person would understand something just a little bit better or vice versa. So you could help each other out by explaining stuff and just going over a lot of problems, and of course practicing, practicing, practicing.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you have a better understanding or you just understand something a little more than somebody else. By explaining it to them, you actually end up helping yourself because it helps you to reinforce everything that you've learned.
So yeah, that's a wrap for our A+ math hacks. We hope that you enjoyed it and learned something from it.
If you did and you want to see more like these on our Study Sunday videos series, definitely give it a huge thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right down there, because you don't want to miss any more from our study secrets.
So the last video will be to the left of us. You can go ahead and click that. We did some Halloween makeup hacks tested, so that's just fun, so you can check that out.
Yeah, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye! Mwah.